So let's start with a question. Have you ever spent a bunch of your money on some advertising that promised you big but didn't deliver anything? I think we can all say yes to that. And you know what that's like? Right there, throwing money right down the toilet. And that's because most advertising that small business owners do simply doesn't work. Well, why? Why is that? Well, most small business advertising that you see simply copies the strategies, methods, and styles that the big boys do. So what, you might be saying? Jarrod, these are successful companies, right? People like Nike, Coca-Cola, McDonald's. These are established million-dollar businesses that have been around for decades. So isn't it smart to copy advertising that they do? I can hear you saying, Jarrod, aren't we supposed to copy success and model it in our own business? And that is correct. You should copy successful strategies and model them in your own business. But there is one caveat to that. Big corporations have much different goals with their advertising and marketing than your small business owners and your entrepreneurs have with theirs. So let's take a look at my mentor Dan's list of big corporations' advertising goals. This is a list that I learned from him, and it covers everything really well. So number one, when they do advertising, they want to please or appease its board of directors. And frankly, most of them don't know anything about advertising and marketing anyways. That's not their job. With their advertising, they want to please their stockholders. They want the advertising to make them look good and appropriate to Wall Street as well as to the media. They wish to build brand identity. Brand identity, that feeling or image that you get in your mind when you see a company's logo, when you hear their name or their tagline. They want to win awards for advertising. The Clios are a big deal in the corporate world. Oh, and by the way, they want to sell something somehow, sometime. Well, now let's take a look at your average small business's advertising and marketing goals. Sell something right now. And that's it. Period. That's the entire list of small business advertising goals. So let's go back and take a look at this list again. Most small businesses don't really care if their advertising pleases their board of directors, if they have one. They don't have stockholders in most cases. They certainly don't care what Wall Street thinks. The media, nothing there. Brand identity, let's go back to that in just a second. Winning awards for advertising, they certainly don't care about that. Brand identity. Brand identity. The average person in America sees 5,000 advertisements per day, and that number is rapidly growing. For a small business owner to be able to build a brand in this environment requires advertising budgets in the millions of dollars and time in the years, perhaps even decades. And frankly, most small business owners don't have anything close to that. They're worried about selling something, and they're worried about selling something right now. This is a game-changing principle when we grasp this. We must be very careful which advertising as small business owners and entrepreneurs that we emulate, because the results can be deadly to our businesses.